making every moment count with the Mastermind playlist. This isn't just any playlist, it's a curated collection of wisdom, inspiration, and knowledge made by the design to transform your routine moments into opportunities for growth. Let's dive into 6 ways to leverage it. 1. Energize your morning first. Kickstart your day with morning routine energy boost. As you're getting ready, let your Mastermind playlist set a positive tone. This simple action can truly change the trajectory of your entire day. 2. Productive commutes and chores. Next, turn your commute time into a productivity hack. Instead of zoning out, absorb wisdom and learn on the go. The same goes for household chores. Make those mundane tasks productive by engaging your mind. 3. Fuel your work and workouts. Need a push? Use it as a workout motivation amplifier. Power through exercises with inspiring stories fueling your drive. And for focused tasks, let it be your deep work background fuel, playing softly to provide subtle motivation. 4. Culinary and break time growth. Even cooking can be an opportunity. Find cooking inspiration by feeding your mind while you prepare meals. And at lunchtime, skip the mindless scrolling. Opt for a lunch break learning session and choose growth. 5. Wind down and subconscious learning. As the day winds down, use it for evening wind down reflection, absorbing wisdom before sleep. Even more powerfully, let before sleep. Subconscious learning influence your dreams and mindset with success stories. 6. Inspired steps and pet walks. Finally, transform your walks. Embrace walking meditations by combining physical activity with mental growth. And yes, even your pet walks can become purposeful strolls, enhanced with valuable insights. See? Every moment is an opportunity. Start integrating your Mastermind playlist today and watch how your life begins to transform. 50 Cent turned down millions in cash for something worth exponentially more. When Vitamin Water approached him for an endorsement deal in 2004, every other celebrity would have grabbed the upfront payment and walked away. But 50 Cent saw something different. Instead of taking the typical fee, he negotiated for equity in the company. He became a part owner, not just a spokesperson. This meant he got a percentage of every bottle sold and a stake in the company's future growth. Most people thought he was crazy for turning down guaranteed money. Here's where it gets insane. 50 Cent didn't just slap his name on the product and disappear. He actively promoted it, created his own flavor called Formula 50, and used his massive platform to drive sales. He treated it like his own business, because it literally was. The payoff was legendary. When Coca-Cola acquired Vitamin Water's parent company for $4.1 billion in 2007, 50 Cent's equity stake reportedly earned him between $60 to $100 million. That's more than most artists make in their entire careers. The lesson? Stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an owner. Equity beats salary every single time when you pick the right horse. Like, subscribe, and comment on what you liked best about this groundbreaking side hustle. It started with one crazy idea: an online bookstore that would change the world. Jeff Bezos, fueled by an audacious vision, began in a garage. His initial crazy idea was a simple online bookstore, but his true ambition stretched far beyond, imagining a digital marketplace for everything from A to Z. Doubters scoffed, challenges loomed large, yet with fierce determination, he iterated, innovated, and tirelessly built. Amazon grew from a niche concept into a global titan. It's a testament to one man's belief that a seemingly impossible dream, pursued with passion and persistence, can indeed redefine reality. Ana de Armas arrived in Hollywood with a burning dream, but the doors felt closed. A massive language barrier stood between her and her aspirations. Imagine facing that mountain. She didn't just take English classes, she lived the language. Ana immersed herself completely, watching American TV, listening to music, and speaking English constantly. She embraced every mistake as a step forward. This wasn't about quick fixes. It was a relentless daily commitment to improvement. Her dedication was absolute, a powerful testament to unwavering focus. Her unexpected action was total immersion. To truly succeed, you must fully commit to your challenges. Don't just dip your toe in. Dive headfirst into what scares you. Embrace discomfort. It's not a roadblock. It's a powerful sign of growth. This is where real transformation happens, where you build unstoppable momentum. The climax? She landed lead roles opposite Hollywood's biggest stars. Armas proved that language was no barrier to her immense talent and unwavering spirit. Now, consider your own language barriers in life. What challenges feel insurmountable right now? How will you apply this immersive perseverance to conquer them? You have the power within you to dive in, commit fully, and achieve your own incredible breakthroughs. Like, subscribe, and comment on what inspired you most about Anna's story. Ashton Kutcher proved Hollywood actors can be tech investment geniuses by betting on startups everyone else ignored. While his peers were chasing bigger movie roles, Kutcher was quietly building a venture capital empire. He didn't just throw money at flashy companies. He studied user behavior, identified real problems, and invested in solutions that seemed crazy at the time. When Uber was just a black car service and Airbnb was letting strangers crash on couches, Kutcher saw the future. He understood that technology would fundamentally change how people move and travel. His investments weren't lucky guesses. They were calculated bets on human behavior. The key was his outsider perspective. He wasn't trapped in Silicon Valley groupthink. As an actor, he understood audiences and mass appeal better than most tech insiders. He could spot which products regular people would actually use versus what engineers thought was cool. His portfolio became legendary. Uber, Airbnb, Spotify, Foursquare. Companies that are now household names. He turned his Hollywood earnings into tech billions by recognizing patterns others missed. The lesson is powerful. Your unique background isn't a disadvantage, it's your secret weapon. Different perspectives see opportunities that insiders completely miss. Sometimes being the outsider is exactly what you need to win. Like, subscribe, and comment on what you found most surprising about this tech-savvy side hustle.
One idea can change the world. Young Bill Gates saw the future not just in the machines, but in the language they spoke. While others built hardware, he imagined something universal. He declared, "It does not matter who makes the computer. They will all use the same software." This wasn't just a thought. It was a radical belief that fueled everything. From a small garage, he didn't just build computers. He built an empire on lines of code. Software that would power offices, homes, and the world. He faced doubt and fierce competition, but his conviction transformed an entire industry. Remember, true innovation isn't just about what you build, but how far you dare to imagine its reach. Your vision is a powerful way to carve your path to a successful future.
They told Bruce Lee he was too Chinese for Hollywood. Audiences wouldn't accept an Asian leading man, they said. Doors slammed shut in his face, again and again. Everyone told him he'd never make it in America. They tried to define his limits, to tell him what was possible. But he refused to accept their narrative. He didn't wait for permission. He didn't let their doubt become his reality. Instead, he created his own path, opening martial arts schools, training the biggest stars. When Hollywood still wouldn't cast him, he didn't give up. He went to Hong Kong and revolutionized action cinema, breaking records and changing the game forever. He trained relentlessly, pushing beyond every perceived limit, developing his own philosophy, forging his body and mind into an unstoppable force. When Hollywood finally called, he wasn't just an actor. He was a global phenomenon. He had transformed rejection into destiny through sheer, unwavering will. Never let anyone tell you what you can't achieve. Bruce Lee proved that with relentless determination and belief, you can break through any barrier and create your own legend. From silver screen to spirits, Clooney's Casamigos triumph. Hollywood fame wasn't enough. George Clooney craved a better tequila. His unexpected action? He simply made his own. Frustrated by subpar options, Clooney, with friends Randa Gerber and Mike Meldman, perfected a tequila for personal enjoyment, never intending a business. This wasn't about market research. It was about passion and a relentless pursuit of quality for themselves. You can adopt this by focusing on solving a personal pain point or fulfilling a genuine desire, rather than chasing trends. The twist. Their house tequila became so popular among friends, they were forced to commercialize it just to keep up with demand. What began as a casual vacation drink turned into Casamigos, a brand they eventually sold for $1 billion. How can you apply this unexpected action to your life? What everyday frustration could you solve for yourself that might just turn into your next big success? You know Danny Trejo as the tough guy on screen, right? But he faced a whole new challenge, conquering the culinary world. He didn't launch a fancy gourmet empire. Instead, Trejo started with something simple and real. He opened a humble taco truck. This wasn't about celebrity endorsement. It was about genuine passion. He poured his heart into every recipe, focusing on bold, traditional flavors he grew up with. Trejo's unexpected action was pure authenticity. He didn't try to be something he wasn't. He just shared what he genuinely loved and was good at. This is a powerful lesson for your own side hustle. Find what you genuinely love and are good at. Then, offer it to the world with integrity and heart. Don't chase every new trend. Create something truly real and meaningful. Think about it. Trejo's tacos became wildly popular. It even overshadowed his acting career in terms of daily impact and personal fulfillment. That's the magic of building something authentic. It shows that true success often comes from unexpected places. It comes from being true to yourself and your unique offering. You can do this too. How can you apply this unexpected action of authenticity to your own side hustle dreams? What genuine passion can you share with the world? Start small, stay real, and watch your impact grow. Like this video if you found inspiration in Danny Trejo's journey. Subscribe for more tips to fuel your entrepreneurial spirit. And comment below, what's your authentic next step? Dollywood generates over $3 billion in economic impact annually. But here's what most people don't know about how Dolly Parton built her theme park empire. She didn't just slap her name on some rides and call it a day. When Dolly decided to transform a struggling amusement park in the Smoky Mountains, she poured her authentic love for Appalachian culture into every single detail. The park features traditional crafts, mountain music, and storytelling that directly reflects her upbringing. She hired local artisans, musicians, and performers from her community, creating jobs that celebrate their heritage instead of replacing it. This wasn't calculated marketing. It was genuine passion meeting business opportunity. What makes this even more incredible is that Dollywood now employs over 4,000 people and has become the largest employer in Sevier County, Tennessee. She took her personal story, her roots, and her platform to create something that serves her community while building massive wealth. The lesson here isn't to build a theme park. It's to look at what you genuinely care about and ask yourself how you can serve others through that passion. Dolly proved that authenticity isn't just good for your soul, it's good for business. Like, subscribe, and comment on what inspired you most about Dolly's side hustle. Dr. Dre, a true hip-hop legend, faced a pivotal choice. Would he simply create music, or would he revolutionize how the world experienced it? He saw a critical flaw in the audio landscape. Existing headphones simply couldn't capture the integrity of his sound. The bass was lost, the clarity compromised. This wasn't just an annoyance, it was a challenge to his artistry. His side project began as an obsession. Dre wasn't just endorsing headphones, he was meticulously designing them. He poured his expertise into creating superior audio quality, focusing on the very elements often lost. This wasn't about a celebrity lending their name. It was about a deep passion driving genuine innovation. Dre applied his unique understanding of sound to solve a problem he personally encountered. He transformed his frustration into a solution for millions. This story proves you can identify a significant gap in your own field or passion. Instead of just wishing for a better way, you can create it yourself. This side hustle didn't just succeed, it exploded. Apple acquired Beats by Dre for an astonishing $3 billion. It became a testament to vision and relentless execution. How can you apply your unique passion and expertise to solve a problem? Create your own unexpected success story. Like, subscribe, and comment on what inspired you most about Dr. Dre's journey. He dreamed of overnight delivery when no one else did. In a world content with slow shipping, Frederick W. Smith envisioned something revolutionary. Ship it today, delivered tomorrow. His Yale professor scoffed, giving his concept paper a dismal C. Critics called it a pipe dream, too complex, too expensive. But Fred, armed with an unwavering belief in his audacious idea, wouldn't be deterred. He gambled everything, founding Federal Express. Through years of relentless dedication, overcoming logistical nightmares and financial hurdles, he built an empire. The sight of purple and orange planes streaking across the night sky became a symbol of his triumph, proving that even the wildest ideas can redefine an industry and connect the world at unprecedented speeds. He saw potential others missed. Ray Kroc wasn't a young visionary. He was a milkshake machine salesman in his 50s when he encountered a small burger stand. But he didn't just see burgers. He saw a revolutionary system. The brothers running the stand had cracked a code. They applied manufacturing principles, like Henry Ford's assembly line, to making food. Speed, consistency, and volume were the ingredients, creating an incredibly efficient operation. Kroc added the second crucial ingredient, franchising. Like Colonel Sanders building KFC, he envisioned replicating this efficient model everywhere. It wasn't just about selling burgers, it was about selling a proven system for success. By combining the manufacturing process for food with aggressive franchising, Kroc didn't just expand a business, he created a global phenomenon. He took two powerful existing concepts and applied them in a new, groundbreaking way. This is the essence of innovation for entrepreneurs. Look at what works in one industry and see how it can transform another. Combine seemingly unrelated ideas. The greatest successes often come from seeing familiar things with fresh eyes and having the courage to build. From mopping floors to building an empire. Richard Montañez, a son of immigrants, started his career mopping floors at a Frito-Lay plant. He saw beyond the mundane, a world of flavor waiting to be unlocked. One day, a faulty machine left some Cheetos unflavored. Richard took them home and, inspired by the flavors of his community, added chili powder. He pitched his spicy creation to the CEO, and the rest is history. Flamin' Hot Cheetos became a cultural phenomenon, and Richard rose through the ranks, becoming an executive. Richard's story is a reminder that opportunity exists everywhere. Never underestimate the power of your background, your ideas, and your drive. George Foreman, Olympic gold, heavyweight king. Then came the fall, the doubt, pushing him from the ring into a different kind of fight. Most would stay down, but not a true champion. He spent a decade reflecting, finding faith, building anew. But that hunger for greatness? It never died. At 45, the oldest challenger ever, he stepped back in, defying every single expectation. He didn't just fight, he triumphed, reclaiming his crown. His drive didn't stop there. He built a business empire, proving a setback is just a setup for your next big comeback. George Foreman's story is about an unyielding spirit. With unstoppable drive, you too can always find a way to win, in the ring and in life.
Seeds of Innovation, the Carver Legacy. Facing the challenge, George Washington Carver rose from the shadow of slavery to become a beacon of innovation. He witnessed Southern farms struggling, their soil depleted and their future uncertain. Cultivating change. Carver introduced a revolutionary idea, agricultural diversification through crop rotation. By championing peanuts, soybeans, and sweet potatoes, he didn't just replenish the soil. He planted the seeds for a complete agricultural transformation. Unearthing new industries. His genius extended far beyond the field. Carver unlocked hundreds of uses for these humble crops. He transformed them into everything from food products and dyes to plastics and fuels, creating entirely new markets and economic opportunities where none existed before. A legacy of prosperity. His work didn't just save farms. It built industries, generated wealth, and reshaped an entire regional economy through ingenuity and perseverance. What will you cultivate? Like Carver, you face challenges in your own journey. But within those challenges lie immense opportunities waiting to be discovered. His story is a powerful reminder. With vision, innovation, and relentless effort, you too can cultivate new fortunes, create lasting impact, and transform your world. You have that power within you.
Imagine an industry stuck in its ways, high prices, limited options. Then, one person sees something different, something radical. Herb Kelleher looked at air travel and envisioned a revolution. The critics were loud, dismissing his vision entirely. They said it couldn't be done, that it would never work. But Kelleher possessed an unwavering belief and a truly playful spirit. He pressed forward, fueled by the conviction that affordable air travel was a right, not a luxury. Kelleher stripped away the unnecessary complexities. He focused relentlessly on efficiency and creating a positive customer experience. This wasn't just about flying, it was about making people feel valued. Soon, Southwest became synonymous with affordable, friendly travel. Herb Kelleher didn't just build an airline, he democratized the skies. He proved that innovation, combined with a deep belief in accessibility, can fundamentally change the world. His legacy is a powerful reminder for all of us. You have the power to see problems differently, to challenge the status quo, and to innovate with purpose. Believe in your vision, just like Herb did. Your revolutionary idea is waiting to take flight. Imagine the California gold rush. Dreams were big, but the work was brutal. Miners needed gear that could keep up, but their clothes just weren't cutting it. Enter Levi Strauss, an immigrant with a sharp business mind. He didn't just see dirt and gold. He saw a problem waiting for a solution. He listened to the miners' frustrations about their worn-out pants, recognizing a clear market need. His idea was simple, yet revolutionary. Use tough materials. First canvas, then durable denim. But the real genius? Reinforcing stress points with metal rivets. Levi Strauss wasn't just selling pants. He was selling durability, reliability, a promise that his product would endure the toughest conditions. From dusty goldfields, his riveted denim became a global icon. It clothed the hardworking, the dreamers, the builders. His story is proof. Find a problem, innovate fearlessly, and build something that lasts. You have that same potential within you. What lasting solution will you create? Imagine this, a simple coffee bean retailer in Seattle. Most people saw just beans, a commodity. But Howard Schultz? He saw something more, something vibrant. He visited Italy and was captivated by the coffee houses. Not just the coffee, but the energy, the connection, the community. He envisioned a third place, a haven away from home and work. His idea was radical. Transform a bean cellar into an experience. Sell expensive cups of coffee? Investors were skeptical. Even the original founders resisted his vision for espresso bars. He faced doubt from every side. It would have been easy to give up, to stick to the safe path. But Schultz had an unshakable belief in his vision. Fueled by that belief, he persevered. He bought the company and meticulously crafted the Starbucks experience. Think about it. The inviting aroma, the comfortable chairs, the personalized service. He didn't stop there. He championed employee benefits, building a culture where passion for coffee and people thrived. His risky idea blossomed into a global phenomenon. Starbucks changed coffee culture forever. Schultz proved that true innovation often lies in seeing what others miss, in believing in your vision even when no one else does. What do you see that others don't? What radical idea are you holding back? Like Schultz, your belief and perseverance can brew something incredible. You can do this too. Think Jackie Chan. We see the legend, the blockbusters, but his path? Paved with broken bones and relentless dedication. From childhood training to death-defying stunts, he faced constant physical pain and industry doubt. Hollywood wanted to change him. But Jackie refused to be boxed in. He stuck to his unique blend of comedy and action, meticulously choreographing every move. He turned mishaps into genius, proving that authenticity, even when unconventional, can shatter expectations. His refusal to quit, his willingness to endure pain, built an unparalleled career. It's a masterclass in resilience. For every innovator, every entrepreneur, keep going. Even when it hurts, even when they doubt you. Your unique vision, met with unwavering perseverance, can create your own global phenomenon. Don't let anything stop your success. Imagine facing constant rejection. Jack Ma failed college exams twice and was turned down for over 30 jobs. Even KFC said no. Yet, his spirit remained unbroken. He saw potential where others saw nothing, envisioning a connected world through the internet. This wasn't just about business, it was about empowering others. Against all odds, with just $60,000 and 17 friends, he launched Alibaba from his apartment. Critics scoffed, and investors hesitated. But Jack's relentless perseverance propelled him forward. He believed in his mission to empower entrepreneurs, working tirelessly through every challenge. He learned from every setback, adapting his vision with unwavering determination. This wasn't just about building a company. It was about building a movement. Alibaba grew from a small idea into a global powerhouse, transforming how business is done worldwide. It became a testament to his unshakable resolve. Jack Ma's story isn't just about wealth. It's about the power of unshakable determination. It proves that adversity is merely a stepping stone to greatness. Your journey may be filled with setbacks, but your spirit is your greatest asset. Believe in your vision, persist through the doubt, and you too can change your world. Koum's story begins not with privilege, but with profound struggle. An immigrant from Ukraine, he arrived in the United States facing deep poverty. He relied on food stamps, a stark reminder of his challenging circumstances. Yet, within this struggle, a powerful vision ignited. He saw a fundamental need for simple, reliable communication, free from the complexities of traditional systems. This wasn't just about technology, it was about connecting lives. Building this dream demanded relentless effort and unwavering belief. Koum poured his energy into creating WhatsApp, enduring countless late nights and intense coding marathons. Doubt was a constant companion, but he refused to surrender. He ignored every naysayer and pushed through every technical hurdle and financial strain. His dedication transcended code. It was about bridging distances and empowering millions. He believed in the impossible. WhatsApp became more than an app. It became a testament to his incredible perseverance. From the humblest beginnings, Koum created a global phenomenon. His journey proves that with relentless determination, extraordinary success is always within reach. Kevin Hart's journey to stardom was anything but a joke. Growing up with a challenging home life in North Philadelphia, comedy became his ultimate escape. It was more than just a dream. It was his calling. But the road was a relentless grind. He faced countless rejections on the stand-up circuit, performing in dingy clubs to indifferent crowds. He often bombed spectacularly, yet his spirit never broke. He relentlessly honed his craft, turning every failure into a powerful lesson. Every closed door became a new surge of motivation. Kevin believed in his voice, his stories, and his ability to make people laugh, even when others didn't. His unyielding drive pushed him through years of struggle, small roles, and financial hardship. He outworked everyone, constantly evolving and proving himself time and again. He never gave up on his vision. Today, Kevin Hart is a global comedy phenomenon, filling arenas and starring in blockbusters. His incredible story is a powerful testament to unwavering perseverance. It shows us what's truly possible. With an unstoppable will and relentless dedication, you too can rise from the toughest beginnings. You can achieve unimaginable success. Your journey is waiting. Kourtney Kardashian turned her personal wellness obsessions into a multi-million-dollar empire, and the strategy is genius. While most celebrities just slap their name on random products for quick cash, Kourtney did something completely different with Poosh. She didn't just endorse wellness products. She became the wellness curator her audience actually trusted. The secret was authenticity over everything. Instead of promoting whatever paid the most, she shared her genuine morning routines, her actual supplement stack, her real skincare rituals. Her audience could tell the difference. They weren't just buying products. They were buying into a lifestyle they genuinely wanted. Here's what's brilliant about her approach. She started by documenting what she was already doing. Her green smoothie recipes, her meditation practices, her favorite clean beauty brands. Then she built a community around these shared interests. People started coming to Poosh not just for product recommendations, but for the entire wellness philosophy. The result? Poosh generates millions annually because it's built on trust and genuine expertise, not just celebrity status. Your passion could be your next business goldmine. What are you already obsessed with that others keep asking you about? Before the global stages and iconic looks, she was Stefani Germanotta. She signed a dream record deal with Def Jam. Just 3 months later, she was dropped. Imagine that moment, your biggest dream shattered. The industry said no. Many would see that as the end. But for Stephanie, it was a redirection. She didn't quit. She went back to the clubs, the raw stages of New York. She wrote, she performed, she refined her art. She refused to change who she was. She embraced her unique vision, her voice, her power. Every rejection fueled her fire. She pounded the pavement, played every single gig. She poured her entire being into her music, into her performance. That unwavering belief, that relentless work ethic, created Lady Gaga. Her story is a powerful reminder. Rejection is not the end. It's a test. Your talent, your vision, paired with unshakable resolve, will always find its stage. Never stop believing in you. Share if you believe in the power of perseverance. Niche musical to Broadway phenomenon. Think Lin-Manuel Miranda. Before Hamilton became a global sensation, he faced years of rejection. His early musicals, brimming with unique stories, struggled to find a stage. But Lin-Manuel possessed an unstoppable drive. He didn't just dream. He relentlessly pursued his artistic vision, pouring his heart into every word. He believed in his voice and stories, even when others didn't. His perseverance redefined Broadway, proving groundbreaking art emerges from unwavering dedication. Your journey might feel challenging now, but remember Lin-Manuel. Your unique vision, your passion, your relentless effort, that's what will turn your impossible dreams into your greatest triumphs. You have that same power within you. Imagine a dream, so vivid, yet seemingly out of reach. For a young Lionel Messi, football stardom faced an insurmountable barrier, a growth hormone deficiency. His path to greatness appeared blocked before it even began. This wasn't just a physical challenge, it was a question of destiny. How could a boy, told he might never grow tall enough, conquer the world's biggest sport? His family's response wasn't a secret training method or a new diet. It was an extraordinary sacrifice, relocating across an ocean. They moved their entire lives to Barcelona, an all-in commitment to his treatment and training at La Masia. This wasn't just a move. It was a profound belief. It was a willingness to completely reshape their environment, to make radical changes for a single, audacious goal. What's your biggest obstacle? Sometimes, the only way forward is to change your entire approach, to step outside your comfort zone. It means identifying the limitation, and then being brave enough to make unconventional, even radical, shifts. This all-in courage isn't about working harder within the same confines. It's about recognizing when your environment or strategy needs a complete overhaul. That little boy, once facing an impossible hurdle, became arguably the greatest footballer of all time. He stands head and shoulders above the rest, not just in height, but in achievement. His story proves that true breakthroughs often demand an unconventional, unwavering commitment. How will you apply this courage to overcome your own limitations and redefine what's possible? Magic Johnson turned his basketball retirement into a billion-dollar empire by doing what every other athlete refused to do. While most retired stars were chasing suburban endorsement deals, Magic looked at urban communities and saw gold mines that Wall Street called worthless. He didn't just slap his name on products. He rolled up his sleeves and brought Starbucks, movie theaters, and major retailers directly into neighborhoods everyone else had written off. The genius move? He understood these communities had massive spending power, but zero quality options. Instead of extracting wealth, he created it. Local jobs, local investment, local pride. When he opened theaters in urban areas, they consistently outperformed suburban locations because he actually listened to what people wanted. Magic proved that business success isn't about finding the easiest customers. It's about finding the most loyal ones. These communities didn't just buy his products, they championed his mission because he championed theirs first. His urban development company now manages billions in assets, employs thousands, and completely transformed how corporate America views underserved markets. He literally changed the game by playing where others wouldn't. Sometimes the biggest opportunities hide in the places everyone else is too scared to look. Managers versus leaders. The CEO walked into our department unannounced last week. Instead of checking if everyone was at their desks, he sat with the intern who was struggling. For 20 minutes he sketched ideas and shared his own early career failures. Meanwhile, our direct manager sends automated emails when we log in 2 minutes late. Management is about controlling processes. Leadership is about developing people. When my grandmother died, my supervisor reminded me I only had 3 bereavement days. My director called to check if I needed anything and said, "Take the time you need." That's why we tolerate managers but follow leaders. One keeps the machine running, the other shows us why the machine matters. People quit managers, not companies. Managers count your hours, leaders make your hours count. Ever heard of Mark Cuban? Before the private jets and the Dallas Mavericks, he was completely bankrupt. Most people don't know his journey proves failure isn't the end. It's often just the beginning. Imagine this. A future billionaire selling garbage bags door to door, waiting tables just to survive. He had multiple ventures that crashed and burned, leaving him with absolutely nothing. He knew what rock bottom felt like. But here's the secret. Cuban didn't give up. While others quit, he treated bankruptcy like a masterclass. He didn't just bounce back, he reinvented himself, diving deep into tech when no one saw its potential. This guy literally slept on floors building his first company, working 18-hour days because he couldn't afford an apartment. He was so broke he'd steal ketchup packets for meals. Yet, he had this insane belief in his vision. When he sold Broadcast.com for billions, it wasn't luck. It was the result of years of relentless grinding through failure after failure. Cuban's story isn't about avoiding mistakes, it's about using them as fuel. Sometimes your biggest failures are just setting you up for your biggest wins. You've got this. Martha Stewart turned obsessing over napkin folds into a billion-dollar empire while most people were just trying to figure out dinner. She didn't just teach cooking, she sold the dream of being the perfect host. Every magazine photo, every TV segment, every product had the same flawless aesthetic. The perfectly arranged flowers, the pristine tablescapes, the immaculate gardens. She made ordinary moments feel extraordinary. While her competitors focused on recipes, Martha focused on the entire experience. She understood that people weren't just buying ingredients, they were buying into a lifestyle they desperately wanted. Her brand became so recognizable that you could spot a Martha Stewart setup from across the room. Even when she faced legal troubles that could have destroyed everything, her brand was so strong it survived. She came back stronger because she had built something bigger than herself. She had created a standard of excellence that became synonymous with her name. The genius wasn't in her cooking skills, it was in her ability to make perfection feel attainable. She showed regular people how to elevate their everyday moments into something special. Your side hustle doesn't need to be perfect, but your brand identity does need to be consistent and unmistakable. Like, subscribe, and comment on what you loved most about Martha's meticulous side hustle. Michael Jordan didn't just play the game, he redefined it. He was a visionary who understood his power extended far beyond the final buzzer. He saw himself not just as an athlete, but as a brand. While others sought endorsements, Jordan forged a true partnership, creating Air Jordan. This wasn't just a shoe, it became a cultural phenomenon, a statement. Every incredible moment on the court fueled his entrepreneurial spirit. Jordan proved athletes could transcend their sport, becoming global icons and building empires. His audacious approach wasn't just innovative, it was a blueprint. You have that same power. See your potential, build your brand, and create your own legacy. You can do this. Michael Jordan's true self. Cut from his high school basketball team, Michael Jordan became the greatest player in history by doing the exact opposite of what most people do when they face rejection. Most people try to change who they are after getting rejected. Jordan did something different. He became more of who he already was. That intense, burning competitiveness that maybe his coaches saw as a problem? He turned it into his superpower. Here's what he actually did. Instead of trying to fit someone else's mold of what a basketball player should be, he doubled down on his authentic self. He took that rejection and used it as fuel. Every morning at 5 a.m. he was in the gym. Every weekend, every holiday he was practicing. But here's the key part. He wasn't just working hard randomly. He was channeling his natural drive and competitive fire into becoming unstoppable. The twist that most people miss? That rejection didn't break him because he stayed true to who he was. He didn't try to become someone else's version of success. He became the ultimate version of himself. That's why when you face your next setback, don't change who you are. Become more of who you already are. Like, subscribe, and click on our other shorts to hear more inspiring stories of success. He was the greatest in the ring, a master of skill and showmanship. But Muhammad Ali's toughest fights weren't under the bright lights. He took a bold stand against war, a choice that cost him his title and career in his prime. Stripped and scorned, his conviction never wavered. Then came a cruel opponent, Parkinson's, stealing his lightning speed and powerful voice. A man defined by physical and verbal power, now battling his own body. Yet, he persevered, becoming a symbol of courage and dignity for millions. His spirit, unbroken by ostracism or illness, showed us true resilience. Ali's legacy isn't just boxing, it's the power of standing firm and fighting on. His story proves that even when everything is taken, your spirit can remain undefeated. You too can face your challenges and become the greatest. Seeing the chaos. Imagine the internet before order. A vast, untamed wilderness of information, difficult to navigate. Finding what you needed felt like searching for a needle in a digital haystack. The student vision. But two students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, saw this chaos not as a problem, but as a challenge. They were at Stanford, full of ideas, and they dared to dream of bringing structure to the web. The breakthrough. Their genius was simple, yet revolutionary. They created the PageRank algorithm, a system that ranked websites based on importance, much like academic citations. It wasn't just about finding a page, it was about finding the right page, instantly. Changing everything. This innovation became Google Search. It didn't just improve searching, it democratized information access for billions worldwide. Your potential. From a simple project in a garage, they built a gateway to the world. They proved that a powerful idea, fueled by passion and innovation, can change everything. What incredible idea is waiting inside you? You have the power to build something amazing too. Refugee child to Hollywood star. That's the incredible journey of Pedro Pascal. His family fled a dictatorship, seeking safety and a new beginning. He faced a nomadic childhood, constantly adapting. For years, Hollywood seemed an impossible dream, filled with rejections and uncertainty. Yet he never gave up. He kept honing his craft, believing in his potential. Pedro's story is a powerful reminder. No matter your starting point or the obstacles you face, an unstoppable drive can lead to extraordinary success. Your dreams are not just possibilities. They are waiting for your unwavering commitment. Keep pushing, keep believing, and watch your own star rise. When pain hits, do you give up? Think of Rafael Nadal. His career is a masterclass in perseverance, a testament to an unyielding will. Plagued by injuries, many doubted his return. Yet, he repeatedly defied expectations. Each setback fueled his fire, transforming physical pain into mental fortitude. He wasn't just battling opponents, he was conquering his own body, adapting his game, and rediscovering his champion spirit. His numerous comebacks, especially those 14 French Open titles, aren't just about skill. They are proof that true strength lies in never giving up, even when it hurts. If Nadal's story inspires you, like this video and subscribe for more. Share this with someone who needs a dose of inspiration today. Meet Richard Branson. A high school dropout with dyslexia, he didn't fit the mold. But he had something more powerful than convention. The courage to dream differently. He launched Virgin Records from a phone booth, a bold, calculated risk. He disrupted industries, from music to airlines, always putting the customer experience first. Branson masterfully built his personal brand, making adventure synonymous with Virgin. He proved that unconventional thinking and bold moves can build an empire. His story is a powerful reminder. Dare to be different. Your unique path might just lead to extraordinary places. Rihanna, a global pop icon, faced a pivotal moment. Her empire wasn't just about music anymore. It was about a bold leap into beauty, with everything on the line. She didn't just launch makeup, she launched a revolution. Fenty Beauty debuted with an unprecedented 40 foundation shades simultaneously, a defiant statement in an industry notorious for its limited inclusivity. This wasn't a niche offering, it was a direct challenge to the status quo. Now, consider your own path. Where are the glaring gaps in your chosen market? Don't just chase trends. Identify an underserved group and create a solution specifically for them. This deep understanding of an unmet need becomes your most powerful competitive edge. By filling a significant void, you build fierce loyalty and become indispensable. Fenty Beauty didn't just succeed, it forced an entire industry to reevaluate its standards, triggering a wave of inclusivity that continues to this day. Her side hustle didn't just make money, it revolutionized beauty. So, how will you identify and courageously fill a significant void in your passion area? What unmet need are you uniquely positioned to solve? Like, subscribe, and comment on what you found most inspiring about Rihanna's disruptive success. Ryan Reynolds sold aviation gin for $610 million by doing something most celebrity endorsers never do. He didn't just put his face on the bottle and call it a day. Instead of hiring some fancy ad agency, Reynolds became the creative director and turned gin marketing into pure entertainment. While other alcohol brands were doing boring luxury ads with golden sunsets, he was making hilarious videos that people actually wanted to watch. His secret weapon was treating social media like a comedy show. Every post felt like hanging out with your funniest friend, not getting sold to. He roasted competitors, made fun of himself, and turned product launches into viral moments that had nothing to do with how the gin actually tasted. The brilliance was that people weren't just buying gin, they were buying into Ryan Reynolds the person. His personality became the product's biggest selling point. When Diageo wrote that massive check, they weren't just buying a gin recipe, they were buying his ability to make people care about a random alcohol brand. This proves that in today's market, your personality can be worth more than your product. People don't just buy what you make, they buy who you are. Your weird sense of humor or unique perspective could be your biggest business asset. One man dared to dream differently. Sam Walton envisioned massive stores, stacked high with incredible deals, bringing value to everyone. Everyone told him it was impossible. Lowest prices mean no profit, they scoffed, dismissing his radical idea of huge discount retail. But Sam held an unwavering belief in his vision. He knew he could make it work, despite the skepticism. He tirelessly built his empire, store by big store, proving every single doubter wrong through sheer determination. His legacy is a powerful lesson. It's a testament to daring innovation, unwavering belief, and the impact of making quality accessible. What impossible idea will you dare to pursue? Imagine years of relentless pitching, your brilliant stories unheard, your scripts unproduced. That was Shonda Rhimes. She faced constant rejection, but her belief in her unique voice and vision never wavered. Instead of giving up, Shonda doubled down. She kept writing, pushing boundaries, driven by an unstoppable desire to see her narratives come alive. Her perseverance wasn't just a trait, it was her superpower. This wasn't an overnight success, it was the culmination of dedicated effort. Today, she commands a TV empire, revolutionizing prime time with TV shows like Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, Private Practice, and Bridgerton. Her journey proves that an unyielding will can transform setbacks into groundbreaking triumphs. You, too, possess that power. Sofia Vergara makes more money from Walmart than Hollywood, and it's absolutely genius. While A-listers chase luxury fashion deals, she spotted something everyone missed. Regular women desperately wanted stylish clothes without breaking the bank. Her Sophia jeans collection at Walmart became a goldmine because she understood accessibility beats exclusivity. She didn't aim for the red carpet, she aimed for real life. Soccer moms, working women, students, they all needed fashion that actually fit their budgets and bodies. The brilliant part? She used her Colombian heritage and curves to design for women who looked like her audience, not size 0 models. Every piece was under $50, but looked expensive. She proved that serving the masses beats serving the elite. Her Walmart empire now generates more revenue than her Modern Family residuals. Think about that. Retail clothing is outperforming one of TV's biggest hits. She found the gap between what people wanted and what they could afford, then filled it perfectly. The lesson is clear. Don't chase the top 1% when you can serve the 99%. Sometimes the biggest opportunities hide in the most obvious places. Mass market beats niche luxury every single time. Feeling knocked down by a challenge or setback? What if your biggest failure was just the beginning? Imagine pouring your heart into something only to see it destroyed. Soichiro Honda faced this when his factory was bombed. Twice. Everything he built seemed lost. Most would quit, but his spirit refused to break. Instead of giving up, Honda saw opportunity in the ruins. He salvaged what he could, fueled by an unstoppable vision. He started small, putting engines on bikes, helping a nation move forward. This wasn't just survival, it was the spark of greatness. From that determination, Honda Motor Co. was born. His story proves that setbacks aren't endings, they're launch pads. When life gets tough, remember Honda. Your resilience is your superpower. Don't let failure define you. Let it fuel you. Ready to turn your setbacks into comebacks? Share this if you believe in your power to rise. What challenge are you ready to conquer next? A galaxy far, far away. It wasn't found, it was forged. Born not from cosmic dust, but from the incredible power of one human mind. This universe, so vast and detailed, began as a single, audacious dream. That dreamer was George Lucas. He envisioned a saga of heroes, villains, and a mystical energy connecting everything. A universe teeming with life, technology, and ancient wisdom. His idea for Star Wars was monumental, a concept so grand it seemed impossible. Many said it couldn't be done. Studios hesitated, seeing only risk in such a bold vision. But Lucas possessed an unwavering belief in his dream. He refused to let doubt extinguish the spark of creation. He pushed the limits of what was possible in filmmaking. He built worlds from scratch, designed creatures never before seen, and crafted a mythology that felt deeply real. Through relentless innovation, he didn't just make a movie, he opened a portal. Lucas transported us to a galaxy we could believe in, inspiring generations to look up and dream. His vision became a phenomenon, proving that imagination is the ultimate tool. It shows us that with passion and perseverance, you can build entire universes. Your imagination is boundless. It can take you anywhere. Believe in its power. Share if you believe your imagination can take you places. George Lucas made the smartest business decision in Hollywood history by giving up his director's salary for something studios thought was worthless. Merchandising rights for Star Wars became his $4 billion jackpot. Back in 1977, movie studios had no clue that toys and lunchboxes could be worth more than the actual films. They were happy to let Lucas keep those useless rights while they focused on box office numbers. Big mistake. Lucas saw what nobody else could see. He understood that great stories don't just live in theaters, they live in people's everyday lives through products they can touch and own. While studios were counting ticket sales, he was building an empire of action figures and video games. Every single Darth Vader mask sold at Halloween, every lightsaber toy, every comic book, every video game generated money directly for him. The movies were just the beginning, not the end. This wasn't luck, it was vision. Lucas recognized that intellectual property rights were the real gold mine, not the one-time payment for directing. He traded short-term cash for long-term ownership. The lesson here is simple. Don't just think about immediate profits. Look for the assets everyone else is ignoring. Sometimes the thing nobody wants today becomes the thing worth billions tomorrow.
From rejection's grasp, a champion was born. Sylvester Stallone had just a few dollars and faced a relentless onslaught of no's for his script, Rocky. Hollywood saw only an unknown dismissing his vision again and again. Poverty was a constant companion, but his resolve burned brighter. He refused to sell his script without starring in it, a seemingly impossible demand. He endured hardship, but his belief never wavered. Through sheer force of will, he pushed, he fought, until finally Rocky came to life. His story is a testament to unwavering perseverance. You too can birth your legend against all odds.
Imagine your life's work, held hostage. Your art, your voice, owned by someone else. That's the devastating blow Taylor Swift faced when her early music masters were sold without her consent. But instead of accepting defeat, she sparked an audacious idea. What if she didn't buy back her past, but built a new future? She decided to re-record her entire catalog. This wasn't just a business move. It was a declaration of artistic freedom. With unwavering determination, she brought Taylor's version to life, reclaiming her narrative, track by track. The world rallied, turning Taylor's version into a symbol of empowerment. She didn't just get her music back, she showed us all how to rewrite the rules, take control of our own stories, and fight for what we believe in. That's how you reclaim your power.
The Wright brothers' secret. Most successful inventors fail silently behind closed doors. But the Wright brothers, they crashed spectacularly in public hundreds of times. Before their famous 12-second flight at Kitty Hawk, they endured 3 straight years of failures. They built over 200 wings and tested them all. They crashed their gliders into sand dunes repeatedly. Their first engine shattered during testing. Orville broke ribs in crashes. Wilbur nearly drowned when a glider plunged into water. Local newspapers mocked them as flying fools. But they meticulously documented every failure, tweaking their designs by fractions of inches. They didn't just want to fly, they wanted to understand flight itself. When they finally succeeded in 1903, it wasn't luck. It was the culmination of 1,000 failures they refused to be defeated by. Their greatest invention wasn't the airplane, it was their resilience. So embrace the crash, learn from the fall, and keep building. Your breakthrough is waiting on the other side of failure.
Lightbulb moments don't just happen by chance. They are forged, often in the relentless heat of failure and persistence. Thomas Edison knew this truth intimately. His innovative spark wasn't just genius. It was his ability to see what people truly needed, the unspoken desires of society. He used market gaps as his blueprint, pursuing solutions through countless attempts. Think of the thousands of dead ends he faced. Lesser spirits would have crumbled, but Edison saw each failure not as defeat, but as a crucial step forward. It was another way he learned not to do it. His incredible resilience was fueled by a powerful vision, a world lit, a world connected. He turned thousands of no's into the single yes that electrified our lives. Your innovative spirit, focused on real needs and powered by resilience, can also create profound impact. Keep pushing forward. Your breakthrough is being forged right now. Every legend begins with a choice, to be defined by your past or to defy it. Tina Turner faced unimaginable darkness, but she refused to let it extinguish her light. She chose freedom. With courage as her compass, she walked away from abuse, not just surviving, but deciding to thrive. She didn't just escape, she reclaimed every piece of her power, one step at a time. Her voice became her anthem of liberation. They said she was done, but Tina proved them wrong, becoming an icon, a global phenomenon. Her journey screams, your past does not dictate your future. You possess an unstoppable fire within. Ignite it. Turn your pain into power. Your comeback story is waiting. Your voice holds incredible power. What if it could inspire millions? It absolutely can. Becoming a successful creator isn't just about algorithms. It's about your unique authenticity. Your journey, your experiences, they are all valuable. Don't underestimate the impact you can have by simply being yourself. The world is waiting to hear from you. This path demands passion, a relentless drive to share what you love. It requires consistency, showing up, even when the going gets tough. And it takes immense courage to be uniquely you in a crowded digital world. Embrace these qualities as your superpowers. They will set you apart and fuel your creative spirit. Believe in your ability to make a difference. At Malcolm's AI Agents, we are deeply inspired by stories of successful people. Their journeys motivate us every single day. We share that inspiration with you through our social media. We believe in the power of shared knowledge and collective growth. Your success fuels our passion. To truly thrive, listen to your audience. Evolve with them, building genuine connections. Every like, every share, every comment is a vital link. This isn't just about creating content. It's about fostering a vibrant community. Nurture these relationships and watch your impact grow. So, ignite those brilliant ideas within you. Embrace every step of this incredible journey. The world is genuinely waiting for your story to unfold. Go out there and create it. Your voice is needed, and your story matters more than you know. It started with a simple, powerful belief in untapped potential. Tony Robbins didn't just see stadiums. He saw the boundless capacity within the human spirit. While others saw a niche, he envisioned a global classroom. He transformed seminars into electrifying, large-scale experiences, breaking down self-doubt with unconventional methods. It wasn't just about listening. It was about experiencing a profound shift. Through his innovative approach, he didn't just share ideas. He ignited a fire within millions. He proved one voice, amplified on a massive stage, could empower countless individuals to take control. Tony Robbins didn't just create a business. He scaled inspiration, showing what's possible when you dare to believe. Can frustration truly spark a revolution? Think about a cold, snowy night in Paris. Two friends, Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp, just couldn't find a cab. That simple, annoying moment of difficulty ignited a powerful question. What if getting a ride was as easy as tapping your phone? This wasn't just a fleeting thought. It was the seed of a world-changing idea. It led directly to the birth of Uber. They weren't handed success. They faced massive hurdles, from legal battles to fierce resistance from established industries. But they didn't give up. Driven by a clear vision for seamless, accessible transportation, they pushed through every challenge. Uber didn't just add cars to the road. They completely reimagined urban mobility. They proved that one innovative idea, born from a common frustration, can redraw the map of how the world works. So, look at the problems around you. What frustrates you? Your next revolutionary idea, your millionaire moment, might be hidden right there. Look at Warren Buffett. He didn't chase fleeting trends. He saw value where others saw only market noise. His focus was always on the intrinsic worth of a business. While the crowd panicked or pursued the next hot fad, Buffett patiently acquired quality companies. He wasn't interested in quick wins. His goal was strategic, enduring growth, building a diverse and powerful conglomerate over decades. This wasn't luck. It was a masterclass in vision and discipline. He understood that true wealth isn't built overnight. It's cultivated with patience and deep understanding. Buffett's journey teaches us fundamental truths. Patience is not passive. It's strategic waiting for the right opportunity. Focus on value, build with patience, and trust in your long-term potential. You can build something truly lasting,